Hey Aries, welcome to your full moon in Leo reading. It is a general reading. Take what resonates, leave the rest. Some of it might be for you, some of it might be for someone else. And we're just going to get right into it because I don't have too much time. I'm just going to make these mini readings. Let's talk a little bit about the full moon in Leo. It's about... It brings in the energy so that we can tend to the fire in our hearts. It opens up our heart chakra. It clears away all that dims our light and separates us from feeling connected to our journey here in this lifetime. It's a super powerful resource to remove blockages. It's ruled by Mars, so Mars is all about action and momentum and sometimes fighting for what you really want, fighting for what you're deserving of. It's clearing away what makes us feel separated from the present as well, which I think is amazing. So we're going to get right into it. Message from the moon. What is the message? Oh, well, that was awfully fast. We had a couple here. It's time to release negativity and luck is on your side, okay? So here's the thing about removing being a resource for removing blockages. Sometimes removing blockages can be very painful. Sometimes the negativity, sometimes those, feelings have to come up in order to release, okay? I know for me personally, being that I'm also an Aries, I've been struggling a lot with negativity. Like I was feeling really good and then I just felt like I was raked over the coals and there was so much negative and I'm like, what is this? But it's old stuff. It's old stuff that was dimming my own light. It was old stuff that needed to come out, up and out. So I feel like the luck being on your side is what I hear is you really can't do anything wrong at this moment. You can't go about things in a wrong way, if you will. It's all very serendipitous energy for you right now, Aries. So do what you can to release that negative energy. And part of releasing that and how you go about releasing that is to acknowledge that it exists. Be aware of it, acknowledge it, honor it, and feel into it. Where is this coming from? Is this really true? Or am I just spinning on something to make myself feel worse? What if I just let that go? That's the hardest thing, right? We don't want to let go of the things that make us or that we're comfortable with because it's our status quo. It's what we're used to, okay? All right, so where is your power during this full moon? Where is your power during this full moon, Aries? Very interesting. We have the thinking man, and what I love about this card is number one, it's a 10. 4 plus 6 equals 10, which means we have a very powerful ending to a cycle. I love the way he's looking at this crystal in his hand. Okay, he's examining it, but he's open to perceiving things in a different way. He's open to looking at it in a whole new way, which I feel is also very it goes along very much with looking at your own negativity. It could be negativity in your life, how the negativity affects you, how you react to it, how you allow it to affect you, right? The thinking man, to me, is often opening yourself up to new concepts of spirituality and opening yourself up to new concepts of connecting to your soul and those kinds of things, okay? So, for those of you that are watching this, you understand how energy works, you understand how spirit works, how, spirit guides, angels, you have this concept, but now you're in this energy. Your power lies in learning more and opening up to more, okay? Opening up your heart chakra, letting in more, okay? All right, what area of your life can benefit from risk? The full moon in Leo is all about risk. Balls to the wall, go big or go home. Okay, so hang on, so we got too many. So what area of your life can benefit from that? Where can you be more risky right now? Where can you take advantage of this fluid energy? Okay, Not surprising, we have the first house, which is your house, Aries. We have what people see and the impressions you give. This is the physical house. Okay, it's going to be to your benefit to take advantage of this 2-week momentum to get physical with yourself. Okay, that sounded really dirty for some people. I know, I just heard that. I heard a little bit of a giggle, but that's not what I meant. I mean, if that's how you want to roll, you are totally allowed to do that, and there's no judgment here. How you see yourself when you look in the mirror. Okay, what are you doing to physically make yourself feel better? Are you grounding yourself out in nature? Are you walking? Are you doing yoga? Are you stretching yourself out? You know, how are you moving your body? This is very much also about your body. This is where you can take risks. This is where you can go full tilt, and the energy, especially as Aries that have energy in reserve, you can take advantage of this. You can handle this, okay? It's going to be very fortuitous for you, especially with that luck on your side from the message from the moon, okay? So I don't really, I mean, if you can get creative and figure out how you want to combine all of these things with you know, your opening up to spirituality and working on your physical self. I find personally that walking in nature is very meditative. Okay, it helps me connect to self. It helps me connect to my soul, to my higher self, to the universe, to source, if you will. But for some of you, it's time to really start working your physical body and muscle. That's actually, I wouldn't say, I don't know about taking a risk with that. But I feel like for some, I feel like this underlying fear around changing your physical body. Okay. So feel into that, figure out what that's about. Okay. I know for me, again, this isn't about me, but if it helps understand, I know that when I lost a bunch of weight, I'm still in the process of that. I had some friends that were they treated me differently, and that created fear, right? So what I'm hearing with that is, if you have fear around that, and this obviously needs to come up because it's coming up very strongly. If you have fear around that, remind yourself of the things that won't change regardless of your size or regardless of your physical self, okay? I feel like that will help. All right, so we're going to get some guidance with this full moon. I was guided to pull my life purpose because there's something in here that we're meant to do with this full moon to propel our life purpose forward. All right, so your life purpose involves helping, teaching, and healing children. Okay. So whatever that looks like, Aries, I'm just giving you a whole workload of stuff to do, but I feel like for some of you, you will know that resonates. You may not know how right now you're meant to work with them, but I feel like getting really grounded in your physical self, opening yourself up more spiritually, and releasing the negative energy is going to help you understand what you're actually meant to do. And maybe because Aries is such a childlike energy, maybe it's about tapping into your own inner child and allowing your inner child to help navigate a lot of this. I don't know. I mean, that'll resonate or it won't. But working with your own inner child is also working with children. We have Knight of Michael, strong, committed, intellectual, diligent, time to move quickly, choose logic over emotion, and sudden changes. Okay, you are all about sudden changes, Aries. You are all about riding the wave. And with this, I feel like Leo energy is a kindred energy, just like Sagittarius, right? You're all fire. And I feel like not that you want to damper your emotions, you want to let them out. You want to let them flow. I feel like when you can do that, they won't block your logic. You'll be able to logically navigate your way through all of this energy. Just be your charismatic, balls to the wall self, and you will be golden with this energy. All right, be your peace, love yourself, share your light, and have an amazing full moon in Leo.